Hello, I want to apologize for the format that the rest of this video is going to take. I just got a cell phone and I am learning, so please bear with me. Thank you. Also, I have gotten my HMTA, the hair mineral tissue analysis, back, and I'm going to go over everything that it covered and show you all what the results were. So yeah. All right, here is my results from my HMTA, my hair mineral tissue analysis. This is what they look like. The first thing that I noticed that is very positive for me is that all of my heavy metals or toxic elements are near zero. So I was really happy to see that. I was kind of worried about the mercury just because of how much salmon I eat or used to eat. And also I had mercury fillings removed. And I wasn't sure quite how skilled the doctor was that did it, but I'm very glad to see all of these being near zero. So then we come over here to the nutritional elements, and the first thing that I see that I am going to work on is my sodium is low and my potassium is low. Also, my magnesium is not low, but it's low in reference to my calcium. So I need to supplement all of those things, also including my copper. That's also somewhat low, and copper is a needed element for bodily function. I'm not going to worry about the things that are high, like my zinc, my phosphorus, my manganese. I'm just going to let that even itself out during the detox. And then also cobalt and molybdenum. I'm not sure quite what to do about that. I'm not sure that they offer exactly supplements for those things, but if they do, I might think about it. But I know that molybdenum is in pumpkin seeds, and cobalt can be gotten by taking extra B12. So that's what I'm probably going to do there. My sulfur is the highest, and we do have sulfur in our water here, but we don't really drink it. I used to, but don't anymore. So I'm hoping that that will even itself out as well. Now here, this is additional elements, and none of these I'm going to worry about. The lithium is low, which is ironic, and the some of these others are a little low. But what I'm really going to worry or focus on is that my tin is low, and I think by taking more copper that will antagonize the tin and help it to be released from my body. So I'm hoping that that will be different next time that I get this done. So there's also a second page to this. This shows the significant ratios. That means like my calcium to my phosphorus here is within acceptable range. My sodium to my potassium is a little low, but what I'm really looking at is all the ones that are with the calcium, because my calcium is high to my potassium and to my magnesium. So I'm hoping by supplementing the potassium and magnesium that will help with that. And I'm also going to supplement both sodium and magnesium, so that should bring that up as well. And here, this is my toxic element ratios. All of these are totally within acceptable range. The only thing that is a little, I wouldn't call it low, but lower than the rest is my iron to my whatever that is. I'm not sure what toxic element that is. Luckily, I don't have to worry about it, but I am going to be supplementing iron for that. All right, that's about it. This is these additional ratios. They say they include those for research reasons for themselves, and I'm not going to worry about them either. All right. Oh, there also are suggestions for supplementation that they have that they will gladly sell me. I'm going to get my own supplements, but and then they offer and I paid extra to get this, is the analysis, their analysis of what all the charts on the first page mean. And you can see this: the following report should not be considered as diagnostic, but rather as a screening tool. So I have taken all of their suggestions or their conclusions with a grain of salt, but they do say I have a slow metabolism and adrenal fatigue, something like that. And I mean, maybe I do, but I'm just going to worry about that as I try to improve my digestion. I'm hoping that the metabolism will pick up, and maybe, I'll start supplementing for my thyroid, and that will help as well. And maybe I'll do some things for my adrenals. But here's where they show all the things that could happen based on my mineral analysis. But that's it. That's all it is. And I have found it really helpful. We'll see next year. So I am going to show you the results, or tell you the results from my blood test that I had back in April. I had a CBC, a comprehensive metabolic panel, and a glucose. And of that, there was nothing remarkable. I did have a slightly high red blood cell count and a slightly high hematocrit count. Anyway, but the doctor wasn't concerned about anything there. I also had a lipid profile done, and my total cholesterol was 225, which is not good, and my LDL was 156, which is also high. My HDL was 50, which is slightly protective, but not to the point that it was previously. I was on Lipitor for a little while. I came off of it, but because I was doing diet and exercise changes that brought my cholesterol level down to something like 114. But I think that this is the main thing that will change when I do my detox, because I'm going to start eating a lot better. I also had my vitamin D tested. That was 71, which is excellent because I've been supplementing that. And I also had my A1C done, which was not remarkable in any way. And then I also had my thyroid tested, which my thyroid, or my thyroxine, was 6.3, and my thyroid stimulating hormone was 1.898, which both of those were considered normal and within the range. I do take a thyroid medication, so I'm hoping to help my thyroid, though, to work better. So we'll see how that goes during the detox. Okay. So that's about it. I'm really happy with what I've received so far, and I will do this again in a year to see how my detox has changed things. So I would recommend that anybody who's concerned about their health get a hair mineral tissue analysis, at least at this point. I'll let you know in a year what I think of it after that. Okay, you all have a great day.